Hey guys, sorry about that. I apologize for the break. This is part 2. Unfortunately, this is a Champions League edition. We're running a little over the time, but there's a lot to cover. So anyways, let's get right back into it. I was saying that Liverpool's lineup will be as follows in my prediction. Pepe Reina in the goal, a good goalie. The ex-Real Madrid player Arbeloa as right back. Jamie Carragher in the center back, their best defender by far, even though he's a little old, he's got years of experience. He's strong, he's a leader for that team. One of the questions is who's going to cover Aguirre's spot. Aguirre's injured, he's out of the list, he won't even dress up. And the question is, will it be Hipia, the old Finnish defender, or will it be the young Polish Skretel? If I was Benitez, I would put Skretel, just because he complements well with Carragher, but Benitez might want to bet on the Finnish man. And on the left, it's either going to be Fabio Aurelio or Donato, the Italian. We'll see which. I think it'll be Fabio Aurelio, but not sure. Now let's go to the center of the pitch where Liverpool has their strength. That's their creme. And it's Mascherano as the workhorse, the holding defensive midfielder. He's good on the ball, however. He's very strong, very aggressive player. Always a great asset for any team. A little above him will be Xabi Alonso, one of the best pure center midfielders in the world. A guy that knows how to support, knows where he needs to go to receive. Great move in the team, long ball, side to side. And on top of him, a little bit more as an offensive midfielder, almost a second forward, Steven Gerrard. There's nothing really I can say about this guy, just an amazing player for Liverpool, historical player. He's a great shooter. He's great when it comes to being that second line of attack, and he plays real well off Torres. So that's going to be one of their major weapons. On the right will be Dirk Kuyt, a workhorse, a coach's player. Any coach loves to have a player like this. Is going to give it his all. He's not the most finesse of players, but he's definitely effective. And on the left, it's either going to be Babel or Benayoun. If it was me, I would put Babel, but Rafa shows a little bit of preference to Benayoun. I think he really likes him, and honestly, he's been playing well for Liverpool. Now on top, Torres, not much to say about him either. He really exploded last year, and even though he's had some injuries, he seems to be following up this year. Definitely, along with Gerrard, the Reds' main weapon. But I think that Real Madrid will do a great job of shutting him down. Pepe and Cannavaro are two great defenders, and I think they're really going to be able to hold Torres in the back of the defense. Now let's move to Real Madrid. As the newspaper said that they predict Marcelo will be playing along Gago and Las, and Guti will be playing kind of in front of them, and Higuain and Raul's forwards. I disagree with that. I think it's going to be Casillas, of course, the back four we've been talking about, the great Sergio Ramos, Pepe, Cannavaro, and Heinze, the guy with the wooden leg. No, I'm just kidding. Now in the midfield, I think it's going to be Gago and Las, two of Real Madrid's key pieces. They're going to be key in the game because they need to hold Steven Gerrard. They need to work well with each other, talk to each other, make sure who's covering who's covering what spaces. And I really think they're going to be doing it because they have just been Real Madrid's strength right now, along with the great offensive firepower. I think Guti will be playing a little bit in front of them, which is great for Guti because he's been made to play a little bit more back, and he likes to play a little bit more forward, where he kind of has more space and he has the ability to give that last pass. But because Real Madrid in the past with Mamadou Diarra playing with him hasn't been having that great of a guy to get the ball played out, he's been helping back there. But now that we got Gago and Las, they've been doing a great job there. I feel like Gutierrez will get that little freedom to be a little bit more that offensive midfield, that position that he so enjoys. And as the trident, the three up top will be Robin in the right, probably switching side to side. Higuain and Raul just kind of be playing the second forwards, playing of each other, and hopefully we'll see a lot of movement from them. No real 9, because I think Raul, like I said in the past, loses a lot of play when he just stays stuck as the number 9, as a center forward fighting with the big guys. I think he likes to play more freely, and so does Higuain. So I think that's going to be Real Madrid's lineup, and I think the game will go a little bit as follows. I think Liverpool is going to play really organized, try to hold that 0-0, even get that 1-0. And I think Real Madrid will be having a lot of the ball, and Liverpool will be looking kind of to counter-attack and just to kind of restrain Real Madrid. I think the key matchups, like I said, is going to be Gago and Las holding Gerrard, and I think the key matchup is Robben penetrating and to see how Higuain can move and play off Raul. I think these are going to be the key matchups. If Guti's in here, he's definitely going to be a key issue. Mascherano will be the man in charge of covering him, and Guti's going to have a tough night with him, but I think he's going to be able to do his magic. Like I said, I predicted 2 or 3-0 for Real Madrid. That might be pushing it, but I really believe in this team right now. I believe they got the energy and the momentum. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys listening to me, and I will be back next week to cover the Champions League and La Liga, okay? Watch the games and enjoy. See you next week.